Another day dawns, and the Bonesplitterz tribe look back on the mouth of Mork as if it were never there. The built-up anger and warg energy has meant the tribe have not slept and ran straight across the silent plains through the night and into the Fang. A lush but dark and deceiving forest with many deluded and dangerous inhabitants. The clan ran faster than anything I have ever seen, focusing only on the haze of smoke coming from the beast's camp, where Krom would be waiting for them.
Krom! Where's our totem, you filthy thieving chaos scum? It's long gone, Greenskin. It'll make a great gift to please my gods when we make it to the Vampire, along with your head. You what, Krom? I'll rip your arms and legs right off and stick 'em on our totem once we're done with you. Get 'em, boys! Wag! Suit yourself, Greenskin. Sound the horn, sorceress.
Right then, so the Untamed Beasts warband for this game that they've selected to try and halt off the Bonesplitterz engagement. They found their camp, and yeah, they're going to be looking to take them out and track down this totem, because they've sent men beyond the camp, lest they know, with the totem. So they're asking for questions. They're showing no mercy. They're going to take them down here. It's all about fighting this one for this convergence battle. But the Untamed Beasts are, we've got Krom, Heart Eater, obviously the leader. He hasn't quite fully made it away yet with his band, but it's going to be a rivalry between the two leaders in this one. Some questions to be asked of Krom. But then we've got a Chaos Sorcerer Lord in the form of an Untamed Beast Chaos Sorceress, who is going to be, this is actually Thedra from Underworlds, by the way. It suits Untamed Beast really well. But that is Tenyet Truth Speaker. We randomly generated that one. I thought it's pretty cool. So Tenyet there. Then we've got a Roctus Prowler. They are always nasty. Al knows that firsthand. Beast Speaker, controlling the Prowler. Then we've got two Plains Runners and we've got two Prey Takers. One's got a blade and one's, I think they're both the same. I know one's got a Fanged Axe. Yeah, one's got a Fanged Axe, one's got a Sawtooth blade. And that is it for the Untamed Beasts. Pretty awesome. Looking forward to getting to this one. We'll check out what the Bonesplitterz are taking for this scenario for their convergence battle. And then also just my battle groups as well. I'm going to have Dagger, Shield and Hammer on the end there. Right then, and the Bonesplitterz for their warband today, sticking with pretty much the same as last time. Okay, so what we got battle group wise here?
Shield, Dagger, and a lonely little hammer.
Okay, and then can we remember names? You gonna remember names for the leader and whatnot? So War Boss.
Yeah, Ugga Gork Fang, and the Fang of Gork.
Got a Totem Bearer.
And the Totem Bearer there, yeah. And then there's the Fang of Mork over there. And nobody else has earned a name yet.
Not as of yet, no, not really. Not unless they gain some Destiny levels, I think. It's only deserved then. But yeah, that is the Orc lineup, or Bonesplitterz lineup. So then, table setup today, as you can see. Very lush jungle. They've now entered the Fang, which is the dark forest. Some of it, they've kind of entered the kind of the outskirts of the forest, which is kind of more lush with life. But as they get deeper into the forest, it will be very dark and very dull, and it'll mess with the minds of whoever enters deeper. But yeah, it's this lovely setup. This is meant to kind of be like their encampment in the middle, and the Bonesplitterz have come upon it, and they're showing no mercy to hunt down their totem and basically kill some of these Untamed Beasts in a complete and utter rage. But yeah, it's going to be... the battle plan is actually no mercy, victory condition. So player wins the battle as soon as half or more of their opponent's fighters have been taken down. At the end of the fourth battle round and each subsequent battle round, any fighters within 4 inches of the edge of the battlefield count as immediately being taken down. And if playing a campaign battle, do not make an injury roll for fighters taken down in this manner. So obviously we won't. And 2 twists as always for this one. It's going to be bitter rivals. So considering that the leaders are coming up against each other for the first time, add 1 to the attacks and strength characteristics of attack actions made by fighters with the leader rune mark that target an enemy fighter with the leader rune mark. So basically when the leaders clash, they get +1 to their attacks and strength characteristics if they've got an attack of 3 or less range. And then Battle of Wits, each player receives 1 additional wild dice at the start of the battle. There we go. And that is pretty much going to be it. What we'll do now is set up the battle groups where they're meant to be coming in on the table for this game type, and we'll get into this. Right then, so we're looking for a priority roll then for seeing who needs to deploy first, etc. So Alan wins it, so he's going to be deploying first. The setup is the hunt, and we've got my shield in the middle because I had the encampment, so it kind of made sense. So I'm the reds. I've got my hammer here, dagger coming in from this point, so I'll shove them over there a bit. Then Alan's got, I believe it's hammer in the corner, and shield there, at that point there. And then your dagger will be coming in battle round 2 onwards from this middle point. So interesting, really thematical I suppose, for this convergence battle. But Alan will deploy, technically actually, you deploy daggers first, and because your dagger is there, I have to set my dagger up, then it'll be your shield. There we are, all set up, and yeah, pretty much got just set up 3 inches from our different points, managed to get a couple just over the spikes, but the tooth is going to have to climb over some spikes or go around, I think. But what we'll do now, I think, is just get into some initiative roll-offs. Okay, so initiative dice, and we both get an extra wild dice, remember, at the beginning of this battle. So double 1s, double 3, and 2 singles. Interesting. And we've got 2 wild dice, so to spend later. So go for it. Bonesplitterz are going. Ooh, okay. Double 4, and is it 4 singles? Yeah. So close to mine, but you had the just 1 less double, really. But you've got 2 wild dice to spend, so let's see how this goes now. But Alan's going to have to choose his first, followed by mine. So initiative dice, Alan had to choose his first because he did have the initiative. So he made a double 6, a triple 4 with his extra wild dice. With my extra wild dice, I took the initiative. So we started off with Alan winning it, but now I have more, so I automatically take the initiative. If I'd have equaled it up, we would have rolled off, but I used both of my wild dice to outright take it. So basically we'll go into battle round 1 for Untamed Beast's first activation. So my activation, I'm going to go with the Roctus Prowler. He's going to use a double 1 to use Savage Fury, which means I add 1 to my movement, so I'm now movement 9. Sorry, that totem's going to keep falling everywhere. But 9-inch movement will get me right round to within an inch of the tooth. And then I also get +1 attack to my next attack action with Savage Fury, so it's quite nice. So the Prowler going into the tooth, and it is now 5 attacks instead of 4, strength 4 for 3s because you're toughness 3. Oh, that's 2 hits and 2 crits. Yeah, 14 damage, folks, to the tooth there, straight off the bat. So he's got 16 left, I believe, because they got like 30 each, haven't they? So good start from the Prowler, and that's him done, I believe. So the leader's going, yeah.
4 inches around there.
There we go. Getting around the side.
To engage the sorceress.
Ooh. So engaging into 10 yet. Speaking truths. How truthful are you going to be though, is the question. So you made a move. What else are you going to do now? Just go for an attack?
I'm going to go for an attack.
Okay. Go for it. She is toughness, let me have a look. So 4 is needed because I'm toughness 4, so 2 hits. For 6 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does do a lot of damage, to be fair.
It's triple.
Using the triple, yeah.
For inspiring presence.
Okay. So you can ooh, I like it.
Activate
him.
I
like it. Yeah, good use of it.
And
I like it.
He's going to spend the double.
Oh yeah.
On Beast Juju. So they're all +1
toughness. Oh, that's handy for this game. I like it. So yeah, chained with the leader with inspiring presence with the triple. Then use the double on the totem to give the 6-inch plus tough +1 toughness bonus, yeah? So I think that's going to be everybody there, aside from probably the guy at the back.
Yeah.
Nicely done. But then he has also got his activations now. His actions. So is he just going to kind of move in, I guess?
Jump down?
Yeah, you can easily jump down there and then tie those two in, and then...
no, it's not 3.
So you're going to attack the Soul Blade, toughness 4.
Strength 4, so 4 is needed.
Nothing. Not so good.
1.
No crits so far.
1.
So just the 1, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just 2 points of damage.
2 points, okay. So activating the Beast Speaker for me, she's going to go just around the corner a bit to there. There we go. Then I can get another move actually before I use their ability. So I'll go... Yeah, we'll get around the edge of the Rock Tusk and just get within an inch of the Fang. Just to... no, actually, no, we will leave her there because I think she's got a ranged attack, hasn't she? So I'll work that out. So the Beast Speaker is then going to do a range 4 attack into the Fang of Gork. Strength 4, needing 3s.
Well, it's
attacks.
toughness 4 now.
Oh yeah, because of your
My beast
thingy. So there you go, it worked as well because Juju, that's it. So crit and a hit though still. I think that's 3 damage. So 3 damage, and then I'm going to spend my double 3 here at the end of her activation to use Beastmaster. So pick a friendly beast model, i.e. my Rocktuck's Prowler, and it gets to make a bonus attack action, which is what we want with him because he's brutal. So it's going to be 4 attacks, strength 4, but your toughness 4 now, so it's 4s. So no crits, but that is still 4 damage. So after that activation and ability use, there's only 9 left on Gork, and so we'll have to see how that goes for him. But it's into Alan's choice again now for the Bonesplitterz. So Fang of Gork's going to hit back twice as hard, hopefully. So 3 attacks, yeah. And he has got a Destiny level to reroll 1 dice per game, so I'll have to remember that in attack actions whenever you want to use it.
Strength 5.
Toughness
3s.
Not 5, so yeah, 3s.
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, it's pretty good really on averages. So a crit and a hit, yeah. So you're going to re-roll the 1 for your once per game, and that is another hit for another, how much damage? 3. Another 3, so probably worth it.
11 points.
So 12 so far damage because of the re-roll. And then second load of attacks, see if you can take the Prowler down. Ooh, probably not. That's another 6, isn't it? So that's 18. I think he's got 20 health maybe? Yeah, so he's got 2 health left. Oh, so close. Okay, so it's a bit of an early clash here, but I think it's going to have to happen. Heart Eaters moving into the leader. They're clashing. This is what we expected. This is what we want, because we've got the extra twist for the game where I gain +1 attack and strength characteristic against the enemy leader. So here we go. Krom headlong into... what's his name, Al? I should be remembering his name, but the leader.
Ugga Gorkfang.
Ugga Gorkfang. It's Krom versus Ugga. Round 1. So the totem's buffed you to with Warg energy, and you're now up to toughness 5. I'm only strength 4, so needing 5s on 4 dice. Ooh. But I get a crit, which will be 5 damage. Ooh, I have +1 attack, sorry, because of the... Oh, that's true actually. I do actually have +1 strength as well, so 4 would have hit. So then I'll roll my extra dice as well. That does not hit, because I'm equal with Alan's toughness now. So overall, it was 7 damage. Double move in with your hammer, yeah? He's coming all the way in around the back to help out with that Rock Tusk later on, but can't do anything else this turn, unfortunately. I think that's all the Bonesplitterz done, because obviously you've got reinforcements to come in yet. Right, I'm going to activate the Sorceress, 10 yet. I'm just going to go into the leader as well. I'm going to use her, I think her staff has, long range staff has a minimum range, yes it does, so I can't use that. So I'll use her sword or whatever she's got for a close combat attack. So that's going to be 3 attacks on strength 4, so it's going to be 5s because you're toughness 5 now. Ooh, so single hit, that's only a damage I believe, but then she's got another load of attacks, so 3 again. Oh dear, not good at all. So the Prey Taker with the axe is going to go into the totem, strength 4 versus toughness 4 because you've got the totem buff. So 4 attacks and... sorry, 3 attacks because it's the axe. And that is going to be just a crit, which is 4 damage into the totem. Second load of attacks. Just the one hit, so 6 damage overall. Then we're just going to do the bone sword, same sort of thing, but this is 4 attacks, hit 5s because I'm strength 3. Yeah, that's right. Okay, still not bad there really though, because that is 6 more damage to the totem. It's probably getting close, I'm guessing. Second load of attacks from the bone sword. I think that's going to be him down. That's 6 more damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the totem down. Sword did much better. First kill for the beasts. And then I think aside from these 2 over here, that's more or less it for me. So they're just going to make a move over here and assist these lot. There we go. They both double moved around the corner here, around the spikes. Protecting Krom as he clashes with... I keep forgetting his name, Al, the leader. Okay. Krom clashes with Ugga. So yeah, but that's it for round 1, folks. Pretty crazy first round. Lots of cool abilities, combos there actually being thrown around. That's really good to see. But obviously, second battle round, we've got Al's dagger, I believe, coming in. So that's going to hurt a bit. We've both taken some damage. First fight I went down on Al's side. But what we'll do is do a roll-off next for initiative. Okay, so initiative roll-off. Just worked out that we both need to take out 4 models each from each other's warbands. So, close stuff. Double 6 for me. Exactly the same as last round for me. 2 doubles and 2 singles. Interesting. Bonesplitterz, go for it. Fangs of Gorkamorka. There we go, same as me actually. So double 6, double 4, and 2 singles. Interesting. Roll off for initiative because we're drawing at the moment. 5 for the... Oh, okay, so 5 for Untamed Beast. They will win the initiative, so I have to choose my wild dice first. I had to choose first because I won the roll off. I made an extra single to make sure that I guaranteed my keeping the initiative basically. And then Al chose to make a double 5 because he didn't really have much choice, couldn't have claimed the initiative after me doing that. Because even if he'd have equalled it up, it wouldn't matter because it was a draw in the first place. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and we will go into Untamed Beast's activation. But before that, it's going to be you bringing in your dagger, Alan, because that's where the majority of your power is going to come from now, probably. Right, it's a tough decision then coming after they've deployed, the Bonesplitterz, all come in. But now I've got to make a decision for my first activation, and I'm thinking either here with the leader into Al's leader. He's got a decent bit of health left, but I think I can smash through it, especially if I onslaught him. And then over here, the Prowler's only on 2 health left, and the Fang's quite low as well, and obviously you've got another Orc in now. So I'm thinking, do I use the Prowler or do I use the leader? I'm not sure. I'm going to roll for it because it's narrative. So my leader, 1, 2, 3 basically, and then if not, it's the Prowler. So my leader's going. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to basically use my double 2 to gain onslaught. I'm already getting +1 attack, +1 strength because of the twist bit arrivals against the leader. So I'm now +2 attacks with onslaught for all attack actions against the leader here. So this is pretty brutal. So 3s it is on 6 attacks with all combinations. Oh, brutal. There's only 1 crit saying that, but there are a lot of hits in there. That is going to be 2, 4, 6 plus a crit for 5. That's 11 damage. So that was 11. I think it's quite a lot of damage so far to you, and then we got a load coming in again, so probably take you out here if we're lucky enough. I think that will definitely deal with you on 3s. 6 damage there, plus that is 2 crits is 10 damage, so definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, 16 damage just from that attack. So I knew that if I went first there I could take out the leader, but now obviously I've left it open over here, so it was a hard choice. It was a hard choice, but ooh, it's even created even more feud now and anger from the Bonesplitterz that their leader's been taken down. Yeah, interesting. Onto the Bonesplitterz activation. So activating Gork or Tooth of Gork.
Considering overkill, really.
yeah. So Tooth going into the Prowler. He's only got 2 health left, so 3 dice. See what you can get here. Ooh, multicoloured dice. Interesting. So that's definitely killed him. Prowler goes down. He only had 2 health left. And then you've got whatever you want to do. You're going to do what I said. Do a charge.
Yeah.
Double 4 for a charge, which means you get a free move. So enough to get you just into the Beast. I can't remember the name. That Beast Speaker. So you're going to second attack action into her because that was an ability with your double. Go for it. Ooh, okay. And that is 9 damage there on the Beast Speaker with 3 hits. Ouch. Right, I'm going to activate the Beast Speaker, and then she's going to use double 6 for onslaught, so she's getting +1 attack, which means that her close combat attack is now on 4 attacks. Strength 4 and toughness 3, so it's going to be 3s. Oh, nasty! That's not what you want to see out. That is 9 damage. Oh, this is close. 4 more attacks, needing 6 damage.
I'm gonna.
Oh, he does as well. He goes down. So it was a wise decision to go for him.
Damn. You've only got to get 1 more, and you
9 damage. That was. Yeah, 1 more. Yeah, interesting.
Oh
okay.
Boy,
this is close. This is really close.
trouble.
You've got some nasty stuff coming now. Okay, so activate the totem. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna pop the juju.
I'm gonna use the double. Yeah, to pop the juju.
Yeah. So you get +1 toughness to everybody
Spirit juju.
within range of the totem here. So they're all toughness 4 or higher now. And that's pretty much then on to whatever you want to do with the totem for 2 actions. Totem's going to push forward, be within 2-inch range there to attack the plains runner, because you've got 2-inch range with your big totem. It's actually range 3, sorry, so it's keeping them even slightly further back, makes sense. Being your totem. So then into the, with your second action, into the plains runner.
Yeah, strength 4, so it's going to be toughness 3, so needing 3s.
Yep. Oh, 2 hits, no crits though. How much damage?
2 for an ordinary.
So 4 in total.
Damage.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I thought about running, but narratively it's just not right. So the one that's been hurt is going to go 1 small move around that side and go for an inch range attack into the totem with the second action. 3 attack, strength 3. It's definitely going to be 5 because you have +1 toughness. Oh dear, he's not even touched him. That is the plains runner done. No damage. Pretty appalling. So you're using a charge for your last double, your double 6. You're going to just budge around 4 inches just to get in there with the charge. And then you get 2 actions now. So attack for the first one, yeah?
Yeah.
3 attacks. Strength 5, it's going to be 3s. Oh, you did not need that! Okay, waste of an action. Go on, see, you need like probably 1-2 hits maybe. Oh, I don't think you actually took him down.
No.
So that's 3 damage? That was appalling. What is the Tooth of Mork doing? Oh dear, I think they've been drinking too much Gobapalooza. Other plains runner's going to go move there, and then we'll attack into the tooth because that's all we've got option wise really. 3 attacks, 5s because of the totem. Oh dear. Well, in return, I'm not doing as good as you are either. So yeah, that'll it's a bit of a stalemate there right now. Double move because 4 didn't quite get you in there, so double move just to get yourself into there behind the lines. And then I believe it's just my 3 models there left to go. So I'm probably just going to double move all these guys up, get them around the corner there. So 4 to there, 4 to there. Should be able to just get round to the back side of the tooth. Same goes for the pro takers. So 8 will get them in, pushing them around the corner, just to there, within an inch. Okay? And that is their activations though, no attacks unfortunately, but this is pretty much it now, isn't it? I mean, initiative's going to be massive, because I've only got 1 fighter to take out here, whereas Alan's got, I believe, 3 to go, but you've got a lot of my fighters on very low health. So we'll see how this goes, but it's looking good for the Untamed Beasts right now in this convergence battle. So we both have 1 wild dice here, initiative roll off for battle round 3. Triple 2. I haven't had higher than a double this game. Triple 2 and 3 singles. Okay, that's good for initiative. Go on then, Bonesplitterz. See what you're getting. See what you're saying. Triple 1. So like me, double 2 and 1 single. So you definitely won't be getting initiative this round, which is probably what you wanted. I would have thought.
Yeah, I think I just might have lost the game.
We'll see. We'll see. But we're going to apply a wild dice now, starting with myself. Right then, so my initiative made a quad 2 and a quad 1 with the initiative dice. I'm going straight away for my activation. It's going to be the Beast Speaker, and she's going to try and take out on 9 health the spear, the Tooth of Gork. And definitely going to spend that quad 2. Going to be brutal here, making a move and then an attack action for free with Rampage. She's got, with her close combat attacks, they're not the best, but with the bonus stuff going on, she might still do okay. Strength 4, toughness 3 now. 3s.
Oh!
Good start. That is 5 damage. 2 attack actions left. It's going to need some luck here, Al. 3s. That's 3 damage. Okay, he's on 1 health left after that. So the Beast Speaker here is going to need to roll again, see what we get. I need to get hits on all 3 of these, basically. Sorry, not hits on all 3. I needed 1 hit on all 3 dice, and I just about pulled it off with a single 3. That was very close, I must say. But unfortunately, the Tooth of Gork does go down, brings a tear to the Bonesplitterz eyes, and unfortunately, in the first game, Untamed beasts do gain basically enough kills there to win the first battle. But I'm sure the Bonesplitterz are going to regather here, gain some glory points at least from that battle, and come back even stronger. So Untamed beasts take this one, they defend the camp, and next time it'll be a different scenario because they will have moved camp slightly, moved position. But yeah, very interesting game. Well done, Al, as always. First game lost in the campaign, but at least it's a convergence battle so you can replay it. Right then, so we're going to now go through, obviously, upgrades, death, things like that. Glory points for that game for the Bonesplitterz, unfortunately not so good for their first convergence battle. Only a glory point for taking part. Didn't quite get enough kills and such to be able to gain more points, but you're up to 7 and you get to replay the convergence anyway, and we'll change it around and change the difficulty levels and things, because for me as Dungeon Master I've got to kind of find the footing on that. But good performance otherwise from these 3. We'll do I believe it's injury rolls first though. These 4 here did go down. The leader can't actually die. He just counts as losing Fader otherwise. So what we'll do, Al, can you please roll me we'll do the totem first. So if you do it in front of here for me, just 2 dice. Okay, so that's 7, which is actually okay. That's full recovery for the totem. So the totem there is going to be fine. He won't get upgrades, but he'll be okay. So we'll push him to the back. Okay. Next one, let's go for the Orc Boy on his own. He's dead. He's outright dead. Yeah, at least it's the Orc Boy. Okay, so he didn't even get a chance to get a name. So he's slain. He'll just be replaced by another Orc Boy. Your leader, see what he gets. He can't die. Okay, so 7, he's full recovery, so he's fine. And then the Tooth of Gork, this one you kind of want to get full recovery, because you've already got an upgrade on him.
I could lose my upgrade.
Come on. Oh, you're good, on an 8, yeah, so rolled an 8, which means that full recovery for the Tooth of Gork, which means they don't lose a destiny level. And he's saved as well. So just the one poor Orc War boy who's gone down. Been stricken down. He did actually die. He didn't gain an injury. He just got fully destroyed in that one. Obviously, we're left now with your surviving models who are in the glory of Gorkamorka or Gorkamorka. So you've got the Spear of Mork, I believe. Yeah. So see what you get for them.
Nothing.
Wait there a sec. No, nothing. Yeah, we're doing it on a 5+. Totem. Yeah, he does. So I'll tell you what. Roll for the 3rd one as well. Just see if you get anything for him or not. No, on a 3 you get nothing there. So there you go. Only the totem gets honoured by Gorkamorka.
That's the totem of Mork.
He gets +1 destiny level, and you will then get to obviously roll on my ability table. So roll a 2d6 for me in front there. Okay, a 5. I think that's similar to what you. Yeah, so +1 move or choice from the table. Do you want to see what happens at the table?
I don't know, because
mix it up a bit.
Well, the thing is, if I take the +1 move, both my big stabbers will have +1 move, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it is quite nice to be fair. Yeah, do that if you want, because you've got another convergence to go yet, and you'll have an artifact yet as well, because you didn't use your artifact on your leader last battle, your consumable. So you won't be able to give him another lesser artifact, but you know you will have options. So okay, so you're going to +1 move, yeah?
Yep.
So both of your
teeth.
It might be a bit dull, but...
Sorry, that was your totem, wasn't it? Not your tooth.
Oh, it was... Oh, in that case.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. It's not your... it's not the tooth of Mork, it was the totem.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, in that case, let's go for it.
You're going to go for the table?
See what's on the table. Just
It's quite fun.
For giggles.
Okay, so 1d6 here, in front. And the totem gets to number 5, which is Debuffer Brew. Bonesplitterz shamans make a brew that gets fed to his clan to help spur on the never-ending warg and numb any doubts about the greater cause. And basically the ability you get, if you want to note it down, adds an extra inch onto this fighter's deployment range. So now you have a deployment range of 4 instead of 3 with that fighter. So that's not bad. So that's with the totem. And that lasts forever as well. You just keep that unless you lose your destiny level. So totem gets the buffer brew from the shaman of the war clan, and yeah, and then obviously you've got another destiny level, so you can re-roll 1 dice with him per game as well. And that's pretty much it there, I think, for upgrades. 1 fighter did die, but I'm sure it'll just be replaced by another war boy. We'll sort out probably new fighters coming into the warband next session, or next game, should I say, for you folks, which will be on YouTube. And then the 4th game in the series will be the start of the members only games. Like I said, we will recap each time we come back to YouTube though, as to what kind of roughly happened in previous games. But if you do want to sign up to Patreon and sign up to the full campaign, please do, because then it supports the channel, supports the campaign, because obviously a lot of time and effort's gone into this. And then obviously you get access to all the battle reports and all the action for the campaign. But otherwise, I think we're more or less done. I think we've got lesser artifacts actually. Just nearly forgot that to do that actually. So even though you didn't win the battle, you can still get a lesser artifact. So if you use 2d6, and the red can be the 10.
42.
So 42. And the lesser artifact that you found this battle was a chronomantic dial. So a strange mechanical device. Thrums with arcane power. When activated, it quickens the passage of time for the bearer, but its chronomatic magic is soon exhausted, so it's a consumable again. The bearer can use this lesser artifact as an action. If they do so, add 1 to the attack's characteristics of attack actions made by the bearer if they have a range characteristic of 3 or less. So basically it's actually more or less similar to the other one you had. So it's a one-time use. Once you use it, it goes, and you get to add 1 to your attack's characteristic until the end of the battle. But you can't give it to your leader because he already has a lesser artifact.
So you're thinking? The Fang of Mork.
Gonna give it to the Fang of Mork, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's gonna be getting the chronomantic dial, apparently. And then that's more or less going to be it. I'm not going to do upgrades and deaths and things for the Untamed beasts. They're just going to keep bringing back fighters, more or less, because we don't want to make it too long each game. But I believe that we have more or less sorted out then all the upgrades. Nearly missed the artifacts, but we got there in the end. We'll be back next week with more Warcry campaign action. But for now, from me and Al...